Hey everyone. Well, I'm here with Chef on board SH Vega, and we're in the middle of the ocean cruising from Greenland, where we've been for the last 5 days, and we're heading back to Iceland. And I thought it'd be interesting to get the chef to tell us a little bit about, well, obviously himself, but also about the logistics of providoring the ship and how he prepares the menus and things each day. But I'm not just saying this because the chef's sitting here, but the food's been really good, and everyone's commenting on that. And each night there's like 5 different entrees and really good variety of food. But my favourite is up the back deck and out the back, and there's a barbecue, obviously weather permitting, but they've got really nice chairs out there. And yesterday we were sitting out there in the sun. I mean, it's a little bit cold, but they've got heaters and things, and chef was cooking sausages and steaks and even fish and chips on request.
Yes.
Which I think was halibut, but I have to tell you it was pretty good. But chef, over to you. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been on the ship?
Oh, it's a pleasure to do this interview with you, Mr. Dudley. I've been working on ships for 12 years now. With Swan Hellenic, it's my second contract, opening the second ship with them. I opened up Minerva and now Vega, and due to open up Diana as well. So I mean, we've based our food on a good quality fine dining. So when it comes to the logistics of how do we get our produce on board, so we store stuff for at least 3 weeks. So we get a big loading every 3 weeks and fresh loading every cruise. And so the quality of our food is really good. So we make sure with the suppliers that constantly we check that the quality is up to the highest standards, so that our guests have good quality food.
Yep, and it is good quality. Yeah, it's really nice. And the wine. Actually, some ships that the wines that are serving each night are not great, but I have to say that the Chardonnay and the Cabernet, and you even have Carmenere on board, which is one of my favourite wines from Chile. So
that's nice.
Yeah. So where do you source them from?
So the wine is actually sourced from the same suppliers we source the food produce.
Yes.
So that's more of the hotel manager he's more in detail of where it really comes from. But so yeah, I mean the wine's good. I mean the sommelier as well, he knows his wines very well, so he can actually offer the best of wines to the guests for them to really enjoy. And I've really seen a lot of good comments about the wine on board.
Yeah.
And that's really nice to see that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And like I said, it's not something you always get with the daily pours, but
yes,
yeah, they're really nice. But I only have one complaint, chef, which is there's too much food.
Yes, that's true. A lot of the guests do say, chef, it's a lot. But we have to offer a variety of dishes, flavors from around the world.
Yes.
So guests can enjoy a bit of everything. I mean, if you're 12 days on a cruise, you don't want to have the basic same stuff all the time. You want to be amazed by every night you're having a different dish, a different Asian dish, a different French dish, a different Italian dish. So that's what we focus on, is the flavors of the food and the quality as the highest standard that we can offer.
Yeah, and I have to say too, so there's always the everyday dining menu.
Yes.
In the restaurant, and I think for the first few nights I had the steak and chips every night, and it was really tasty. Yeah. So I branched out and had other things each night now. Had the Dover sole last night, which was nice.
Exactly. I mean, as you say, sometimes somebody just wants a simple meal, so that's why we have the always available. So if you just want to have a plain steak and chips, which is perfect, which is always available, and we marinate our meats with herb olive oil to make sure that it absorbs all the flavor. So when it goes in the grill onto your plate, it still tastes the same. Amazing.
Yeah, no, it's good, and I also noticed that we can have in-suite dining,
yes,
which seems to be quite an extensive menu as well.
Yes. So the room service menus, it's quite nice, because if you go out on a tour and you just want to come back and you just want to relax in your cabin, have a nice meal, So we've got a variety of dishes on the room service menu, which is really good. I mean,
it's pretty extensive. Actually, the people across from me, I see food going in and out of there all the time.
that's good.
I haven't experienced it yet myself, but it's 24-hour dining, right?
24-hour dining.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is great. So, if you are looking for an expedition cruise, and we've got obviously Minerva, which was their first ship, Swan and Link's first ship. We've now got SH Vega, and both of those ships will be in Antarctic at the end of this year.
Yes.
And then obviously Minerva's coming to Australia, and Papua New Guinea and New Zealand, and in particular the Kimberley. So I think the ship would be great in the Kimberley because it's got an infinity pool out
Yes.
the back deck where we can have lunch. It's got a great little jacuzzi on deck 8, and also a fantastic sauna with a wonderful view, big picture window. So yeah, if you are looking for an expedition ship and an expedition cruise, then come on board and
Please
eat some of
do.
this wonderful food.
Please do. I mean, as Mr. Dudley said, I mean, to dine in the back, I mean, you're going to have a swim in the pool, and then you have your meal right there as well. It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
All right. Well, thanks, Chef.
My pleasure,
Appreciate it.
Mr. Dudley.
Thank